Hello, good afternoon, masters. Good morning, friends, those who have joined from India. So let us begin today's meditation for 15 minutes. So, friends, sit comfortably. Pull your legs, fingers into fingers like this, and put it on your lap. And gently close your eyes. If you have glasses, please remove those. And just observe your normal, natural breath. If you get any thoughts, just gently bring back yourself towards your breath. Friends, gently bring back yourself. Place your palm on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently open your eyes and look at your palm. Thank you, Masters. Thank you very much for joining me. Had a great meditation today. And if you want to share your experience, please do so. If not, we'll look into the wisdom about who we are. Okay. So
Just wanted to add, it was wonderful. Felt a lot of energies.
oh, great, great, Richa ma'am. Yeah, me too. I too felt very peaceful and very deep. That's why I didn't even notice what's the time. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, today we'll look into the topic who we are really, right? So who we are when this question comes, that means obviously it sounds like we are body, right? We have a body, we have a mind, we have an intellect, and we have a memory and soul, isn't it? So before coming into this meditation or to this spirituality, we don't have any knowledge beyond body. We used to think who you are means you used to say, yeah, it is my name, whatever your name, if my name is Swarna, then I said, yeah, I'm Swarna. That's it. That's all we have. We don't have any more information, right? Or knowledge. So that's all we used to say. Yeah, I have my height, my weight, and my name. That is who we are, isn't it? But after coming into this spirituality or meditation, after knowing the spiritual science knowledge, we understand more than body. We are more than name and form. Okay, form is how you look, color, height, weight. Okay, so that is a form. Name is your name. So beyond name and form we go. So what is beyond name and form? We have a mind also. We have a intellect. Intellect means our all information, what is right and what is wrong. So we able to decide. So that is the intellect. And then we have a memory. So whatever we learn, all this spiritual science information or at school or whoever, all teachers teaches you everything, good and bad, everything stores in a memory. So we have one memory is one location within your brain. And then we also have a soul, isn't it? But what is permanent? Our body is changing from childhood to now, isn't it? We are growing bigger, bigger, and bigger, bigger every day. And then our mind is also changing. When we are little, we had only small thoughts. Only we want a candy at that time and we are so happy, isn't it? But now our mind is grown big, isn't it? We wanted to do a college or we wanted to get a good job. So big thoughts are changing in your mind. So mind is also changing. As your body changing, mind changing, your intellect changing. Intellect means the knowledge is changing, isn't it? So when you're small, when you're in the school, you know only ABCD. But now you can read, write, isn't it? So bigger books you can do. So your intellect is changing. Your memory also changing, isn't it? But what is not changing is soul. So on top of everything, who is driving us? What is the driving force? Is a soul. Is the soul is changing? No, soul is same. But what is happening? Soul is there in a body, soul is in there in a mind, or intellect, or in a memory. Everywhere soul is there. So soul is throughout your body. Okay, so because without that soul, you will not exist. Okay, so that's okay if he can sleep. So without our body, we feel we are dead body. With the soul, we say we are living body. So only the soul is the thing that defines us whether we are live or dead. So that is not changing. That's what we really are, isn't it? So we are more information. With the soul only, we can see, we can hear, we can talk. If there is no soul, we cannot talk, we cannot hear, we cannot see, we cannot walk, we cannot do anything. That is called a dead body, isn't it? So soul is in whole all throughout the body. Because of soul, we are all doing. So who is driving us back? The soul. So we need to know more about soul science. That is spiritual science. That is the real knowledge. Okay, we can study physics, chemistry, math, everything. That is for our just to feed our stomach, feed our family. Okay, and get into good career, get job and all. But after that, we also have to understand that we have a soul. It's also soul called as a God within our body. Where is that? Within our body.
Not
In everybody's body. God is within our body means everybody are humans. So is God is there or soul is there in everybody's body. That's why everybody are gods, isn't it? So we have to respect everybody equally. Even if they do mistake, we just have to be quiet because that is arguing or quarreling, fighting is not our quality. Because everybody are God, one day or other day they will learn, isn't it? If possible, we will teach them. Otherwise, teachers will teach them or some gurus will teach them later. But our duty is respect everyone equally because everybody are gods. Okay, so that is a driving force is the soul. So with that soul only we are able to hear. So now we can hear birds. We can also hear trees wheezing, no wheezing noise. Earlier we never focused on trees. We just, oh, okay, the tree is green, that's it. But now we can sense more. If you get a deep sense of meditation, you can hear trees talking. You can hear birds talking. You can communicate with the bird, communicate with the trees, plants. Okay, that when you do more meditation, because everybody has soul in there, isn't it? So that's why we have to do more meditation. So we have sense of awareness with everything, the water, you can enjoy more. You can enjoy more life when you have more knowledge and more meditation. Okay, so always remember, we are all more than body, mind, intellect. So we are a soul being. So whoever understands this knowledge, they always stay happy. Isn't it? We are not stuck at body or we are not stuck at mind or intellect. If that person has so much of science knowledge or physics knowledge, it's okay. We will also strive. We do our best to learn everything. But do we have a real knowledge? We have to see. Okay. So when we know the real knowledge, all other knowledge can be learned very easily. It doesn't take long time. So it is everybody, however much their age, based on their age, they have to meditate morning and evening. So they all stay happy, peace, and joy. When they're happy, peace, and joy, they also spread to everyone. Wherever you go, you're always a calm boy. You're always a good boy, happy boy. And everybody learn from you because you spread. Isn't it? Okay. So yeah, with this concept today, I want to conclude. And if anybody has any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, just listen and understand more. Okay. Thank you very much, Masters. Thank you. Somebody is sleepy.
So can I summarize what I learned?
Yes, please.
I learned what
what the soul is, what's in our body, and what's the true meaning of the soul.
Wow, awesome, awesome. Definitely, yeah. You said it everything right. So soul is beyond mind, body, intellect, and memory, isn't it?
Understood? Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anybody else? I think today you're the only boy attended, I guess. Good boy. Riyansh, right? Riyansh?
Yes.
Yeah, Riyansh. Yeah, I missed you a couple of days back.
Yeah.
That's good.
He was playing outside actually.
No
So,
problem.
mhm.
Yeah.
So, mind and intellect are not the same.
No, mind has all the thoughts. It will just by seeing, it just generates a thought. Okay, mind has all the images. Okay, by looking at you, I can say that you are a Richa. Okay, that is a mind. But intellect is knowledge. Who is Richa? What she does? All the good and bad about you. Okay, so I store based on the knowledge, information, that is intellect. Okay, yeah. So some people have different intellect, opinion about you. The basic intellect is like a opinion. Okay, everything like based on opinion they judge. Okay, so that's why intellect is what is real intellect is the knowledge, the spiritual science knowledge is real intellect actually. This we are not knowing like yeah, she has this color or she does this house, this car, that is not intellect, but based on that only we judge.
Right.
I have an intellect about you, Richa. One thing, oh, she has this house and this car and this many kids and all. Based on that, I will judge you, and based on that only I'll talk. Okay, that is intellect.
Got it.
Everybody has different intellect. Even the person is one, different information. Okay, intellect is also changing every time. The person it varies, but the real knowledge doesn't vary. We all are a meditator, so we on the information on the meditation, on belief or the concept, everybody has same, isn't it? On a meditation, so that is a true knowledge. It never varies. So true knowledge and true intellect is the one which is common in everybody and which makes them happy.
Got it.
Okay, so that is real intellect. So that is the intellect we have to put it. I know kids have to learn and all. They have to learn, go through all the subjects and all. They have to acquire that intellect. But along with that, they have to understand this also. Parallelly, they need to understand this one. Once at that one certain age, that about name and form intellect will drop, and only one intellect will stay. So that becomes more stronger as you grow older and older and older, right? So you drop from your as kids grow from one level to one class to another class. As they graduate, when they graduate from first grade to second grade, their first grade will be dropped and they go to the second grade. That becomes stronger. Like that, second, like college, then everything will drop lighter because they learned and they hold on to college. Okay, like that, job after 50 or 60 years, but they are, when you have this spiritual science knowledge parallelly, then only when after you retire you hold on to that spiritual knowledge tightly. Okay, because it is also there in that intellect. If you don't have, you will not able to learn at that age, because that is the age when you retire and your mind doesn't cooperate, and you're everywhere, because you've been habituated your mind to think of worries only. You taught all these 60 years, you taught only worries. If you taught only worries, never taught about the spiritual science, then that time it is impossible to learn about spiritual science. That's why whoever have come to the 60 years and they came into meditation, come into the older they come into, they may not progress that quickly. That when whoever is gradually progressing, they understand things very quickly because they started in an early age. That's why the more early age you start with this knowledge, the faster they have that knowledge, and they can tightly hold on to that knowledge as no matter what level they are in their life.
Got
So
it.
yeah, mind is just, it throws the thoughts. That's it. Mind is a thought releaser. That's why we have to go into the zero mind, no mind state. Or slowly, we have to graduate from negative mind to positive mind to miraculous mind.
Got it.
So yeah, so think those thoughts only we have to release. Only positive thoughts only we have to release. Based on that knowledge that stores into the intellect. Then you will say intellect, okay, hey, what, by looking at Swarna or me, you say, hey, what type of Swarna? Who is she? Then immediately intellect will tell you, oh, Swarna, you don't know that day you met. She taught a meditation. So the intellect will give you the information. You ask to intellect always. Swarna, who? You say. Then mind will bring from ghost to intellect. Always it's connecting. Always intellect and minds are connected. And then it grabs the information and then, oh, I know now you. Okay. If you don't have knowledge in the intellect, then you forget and yeah, I don't remember. Sorry, Swarna, I don't remember you. Because you forgot that you did not put that intellect into the memory. And also intellect means it's a knowledge, right? It also has a storage, a box. Okay, it's attached, my memory is also attached to the intellect because it has to store all the information. So that memory is also attached. So mind, intellect, memory, and then you have an ego. Ego means it's just, no, she's not good, she's bad.
Yeah.
So,
I think because all these things are changing, our body changes, mind
changes.
also, and intellect also. So that's why we say we are not the body, we are not mind. Soul is eternal, so we are the soul.
Exactly. Everything. Yeah, we are not mind, we are not intellect, because everything is changing. One day is intellect, and again tomorrow, you will change, me change, everybody change. Whole wide world is changing. Even if one time the enemy, if you go and talk now, she might be changing. She's so, then you will see when you interact with her, she might smile at you or you smile at them. Oh, the other day she was so mean. Now she's so good. Because that's why we should never judge people, because everybody they change based on their circumstances, change, the world change, everything is changing. Nothing is constant in this world, in this universe. Everybody are changing. The energy, right? We are energy being. That's why it's not constant. It's always changing. Energy is always changing. That's why one day you feel sad, one day you feel happy, one day you will, because changing situation. But our goal is always keep it at the middle. Always stay stable. If you are going up and down means you are not in awareness. Okay. So we have to bring our energies to the middle point. Not too spiked, don't jump so happy. Don't go so dull, or because your husband shouted at you or your kids do something, don't go low. That's okay. Then come to the middle path. Always stay in the middle path. So you're trying to balancing your energies. Always when you balance, then you will always stay happy point.
Yeah.
Too much changes is not good. Go with the smooth changes. We have to change. Gradually, we have to change. Not too much spikes up. If you learn so much, again, don't go almost zero. Okay, like that. So, gradually, it should be, energy should be gradually increasing, and everything is increasing. So that stays balanced.
Yeah, right. Thanks. Thanks for the
a lot of sharing.
explanation. Yeah, it was nice.
I love this topic.
Yeah, it's worth discussing. I mean, you covered it
definitely, because when your things are clarified, you can do more deep meditation, and things clarify, so it won't come in between. During your meditation, things gets clarified, and you can focus what you need to focus.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Sirisha, any questions? Devi madam, she's unmute and she's muted and her video is off. So, okay. Sirisha?